everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see in front of me, I got the Baroness with Cobra C.O.I.L. It's from the GIJOE Classified series from Hasbro. Super excited to have this figure. As you know, if you watch my previous toy hunt video, I was at Target on my way home from work. I went in, talked to an employee. We scanned the, he scanned the little tag on the shelf and said, whoops, hold on a second, and went in the back and brought it out. Now this was only after we were trying to find the Captain Cardinal. I was trying to pick that up for somebody else. I was trying to pick it up and surprise them. There were two in the store supposedly, but we couldn't find them. I'm assuming somebody came in before me and probably had them in their cart or just put them somewhere else in the store. Who knows? But I did not find those, but I did get this, and I'm kind of really happy about it. As you know, I had my own custom Baroness figure, and I got a 1/6 scale motorcycle for her, and I thought that's the figure I was going to have. If you look at the artwork on the front of the box, it looks really cool. She's got this Cobra thing that she wears on her wrist. It looks like it shoots out some kind of a laser. On this side, you do have the box window with the logos. On this side, you have some artwork there. It looks really good. And on the back, you have the Cobra Island map, which is a lot bigger than you had on the back of the box. So if you want to take a closer look at Cobra Island, it's actually kind of cool, all blown up. And it's box number 13, so it fits right in. And let's open it up and take a look at what we got. Okay, so I got the figure and vehicle out of the package. The first thing I want to do is say that this handlebar was separate in the package, which is fine because it looks like it fits in on a ball joint, and it's just on the side, so it looks like it just snaps in. I'm sure they did that to preserve the width of the packaging. It just snaps in, and the steering wheel has some play, which is kind of cool. It actually moves the front wheel, which is kind of a really neat feature. And let's just take a look. It's got these free spinning wheels, which are nice. As I said earlier, the front wheel has a free movement in there, which is kind of neat. It's got the Cobra logos on the gas tank. It's got these odometers and stuff like that, which is kind of neat. It's got like detail in the motor, and it's kind of long, but the size of it looks good. And the other cool thing about this bike is the wheels, being flat, stand up on their own. So I think that's really kind of cool. And if you compare it alongside this other motorcycle that I picked up, which was in the 1/12 scale, you can see it is a lot bigger than that bike. So this little bike right here, even though it looked kind of okay on the shelf, this is going to look really nice because it actually looks like it's going to be the right size for cruising around Cobra Island. So that's just a quick tour of the bike. And she came with couple of different rifles. They have a unique design to them, to say the least. Here's where the magazine would go, the handle. It's got this nice little cover piece. Now you know these are two of them. The pegs are on opposite sides, and they're probably designed to go right in on the side of the bikes so that you could have two guns on the bike facing forward at all times. So I think that's a pretty good setup for the bike. And I'm just surprised it stands up on its own. I think that's really cool. This is not the most stable surface. So it does have an alternate head, which is a helmet. So I do like the fact that they did an alternate head for the helmet. It would have also been nice if they would have done an actual helmet that fit over the head, but I understand why they did it this way. They would have to have made that much larger. I think one of the things that they could have done was they could have did some hair mold coming out, because her hair is long, and if you're going to be riding around with the helmet, that hair's not going to be tucked in. It's going to be ponytail or sticking out the back. So I think maybe a ponytail coming out the back or just hair coming out the back, I think would have looked really good with this helmet. And if I was really good at doing hair for mods, I might add that. So she's got this knife that has the Cobra head on it, it looks kind of cool. It's gold, which makes me feel silly that I painted my snake silver. I'm probably gonna have to get some gold paint and go over it to get that gold look. And a couple of different gold pistols. They're pretty much identical. So as you can see, they're gold. They got that flaked gold on there, which is really kind of nice. And then she's got this Cobra arm laser piece. As we saw in the picture, she wears it on her arm. Looks like lasers come out the end. So let's take a closer look at this figure. Let's just take a look at this head sculpt with her horn rim glasses there. They're kind of like vintage looking, right? Looks kind of good. That's a good face sculpt on there. I really like the way they did the hair. It looks really good. I like the way that they have it just rolling down. Not every super villain or super heroine needs to have her hair up in a ponytail, so I like the fact that they're doing this. And it's very flexible, so she's going to be able to get a little bit of head tilt up, but since that hair is there, it's going to prevent her from really looking up too much. But she's going to have the movement in there, and she can definitely look down if you need her to. So she's got upper body movement. She's got a waist articulation, which is kind of different for the female characters. She's got upper leg. She's got a double jointed knee. And she's got the foot. She does not have any articulation in the upper part of her calf, but she's got this double joint here in the shoulder. And the fact that this shoulder pad does not really get that much in the way is really kind of nice. So she does have some good arm movement there, and she has in the elbow region about 90 degrees, but not even quite 90 degrees, and that's really because of this glove just gets in the way, right? So she's got close to 90 degrees, and it looks like it's going to be in both arms. So that's pretty good, but the detail in here is what is remarkable to me. I mean, just this type of stuff that they're doing now to show fabric, I think looks fantastic. We just saw that in the Doctor Doom, I thought looked really good, and now we have on this G.I. Joe Classified, and you got this really nice detailing right in here under the armor. This is raised, so it looks really nice. She's got this loose belt. It's a double gun belt that goes around the back, and it looks really cool. I mean, like, it really is going to let her wear those guns out and not have to be too much in the way. Now, originally when I took this out of the package, the knife was here. I think I'm going to keep it off to the side because I think if she raises her leg like that, the Cobra might get in the way. But once I put it in there, we'll see. But this is actually a really nice head sculpt, a really nice featured figure. I really like all the detailing in here. And what we'd like to do now is take a look at my Baroness, the vintage one, versus this one, so you can see a lot of the same detailing and ribbing. I think it looks good. She's got the same Cobra pattern on her arm piece. She does have glasses. She has round rim glasses. She has like a horn rimmed, which are different. She does have that same kind of patterning here, only it's down here in red and black. Looks really good. She's got the same Cobra on her belt. And she's got that same ribbing in the boots, which is really nice. I really like the way they took this figure and just updated it for the new figure. So also what I'd like to do is just kind of say, here's my custom. I did do a head swap because I thought this face was a little bit closer to this face, but now that I can see them closer together, this face sculpt is much narrower, and I think is a new sculpt. So I think it looks really good, and I'll stop comparing those two now. But this figure looks really great, I'm super excited to have it in my collection. Okay, so even with the figure on the coil and a little bit of movement back and forth, it doesn't actually fall over, so it's kind of nice. It's very sturdy with the figure on there. I do have her with one hand on the steering wheel because I wanted to put the snake on this hand. So I'm probably not going to leave her on the bike. I'm probably going to stand her with the rest of my figures in the collection. I'm actually looking forward to getting my Cobra Commander so I can put them together with Destro and the Arctic Mission's Storm Shadow, who decided that he was going to go out to Cobra Island anyways. He's just hanging out in a mountainous region of the island where it's a little bit colder. Eventually, I'm going to turn this snake into a chair for Cobra Commander when I get my proper Cobra Commander, and it'll be some sort of a throne. I'm still looking for a Cobra Trooper. Anybody knows where to find one? Leave me some comments down below. Thanks for tuning in to my review of the Baroness with Cobra C.O.I.L. Subscribe to my channel and come back for more. Thank you, everyone.